Hello, hockey fans, and welcome to NHL Draft Pros.
Shoots, he scores!
In this video, we're going to check out some of the potential draft targets for the Boston Bruins. We're going to use some of the online hockey sites and their mock drafts to see who the Bruins would pick in this year's draft. And if you want to see some scouting reports on some of these prospects, head over to NHL Draft Pros on YouTube or hit the icon below and it'll bring you to our homepage. And if you're a hockey fan and like prospect content, well, hit that subscribe and like button. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks. Okay, so after the lottery, we know that the Boston Bruins dropped 2 spots and they are now picking at number 7 overall. So what are the Bruins going to do come draft day? Well, on NHL.com, both Kimmelman and Morreale have the Bruins going with Porter Martone. And check out these numbers, 98 points in 57 games, and he's a 6'3", 196-pound right winger. And those points put him second in the entire CHL for points per game, 1.72. So really nice numbers for sure. Now, Kimmelman says that Martone brings a physical offensive game that has been compared to Ottawa Senators captain Brady Tkachuk and Edmonton Oilers forward Corey Perry. Martone had the maturity to become Brampton's captain as an 18-year-old. His decision-making with the puck, ability to use his body to hold off defenders, and high hockey IQ also stand out. And he's worked hard to improve his skating. So some pretty nice praise right there. And Morreale said that right shot power forward has a proven scoring touch, leading Brampton with 98 points. Boston needs a powerful game-breaking forward in the pipeline. Martone fits the bill. Yeah, Martone is definitely a player with some high-end skill, and he's got a soft touch, especially around the net. Great hands, great shot, but he's an even better passer. And you can see in this clip here in the shootout that man's got some filthy hands. Yes, that would be a nice pickup by the Bruins at number 7. All right, moving on. We got the Athletic, and they went with Jake O'Brien from the Brantford Bulldogs in the OHL. And he's another one that put up some nasty points, 98 points in 66 games, 66 assists, an assist per game, 6'2", 170-pound center. He's a little bit smaller, obviously, than Porter Martone, but the skill set is definitely there. And in the Athletic, they said, if it plays out the way I have it here, this will be O'Brien or Martone. Ultimately, I think the Bruins begin their rebuild down the middle. I think they'll be all over Martin if he's still here as well. McQueen is probably in play here depending on his medicals too, but he's going with Jake O'Brien at number 7. And yeah, you want to talk about skill set. O'Brien definitely has some high-end skill. He sees the ice extremely well. High hockey IQ. And he's another one that is a great passer. He's a power play specialist too. The one thing with O'Brien is, man, he is unreal on the power play. So any team would be definitely happy with picking him in and around number 7 overall. Okay, moving on to TSN, and we got Craig Button and his list, and he has Caleb Desnoyers going to the Bruins at number 7. And Desnoyers plays in the queue for Moncton, and he had 84 points in 56 games. He's a 6'2", 180-pound centerman, and he's having a great playoff right now. I wouldn't say that he has the high-end skill set like Martone and O'Brien, but he definitely has the tools to be a highly successful centerman in the NHL. And the thing with Caleb Desnoyers is that he plays a great 200-foot game. He is responsible in all 3 zones and comes up big in those games that you need him to, like, playoffs. Like I said, he is amongst the top scorers in the queue in playoffs right now. And it looks like Moncton may go on to the Memorial Cup, so we'll be able to see a little bit more of him in some high skill games, obviously, some higher end games. So yeah, Desnoyers would be a fantastic pickup by the Bruins at number 7, depending on how it plays out, obviously. And moving on to Sportsnet, they went with defenseman Jackson Smith, who plays for Tri-City Americans in WHL, and he had 54 points in 68 games, 43 assists. Really good numbers right there for a draft-eligible defenseman. And the nice thing about him, he's 6'3" and 190 pounds, so that is a big kid. And you'll see in this clip, like this right here, this is the defenseman. Look at the way he skates. He has got some great wheels. And look at that little rush right there, buried it upstairs. So yeah, you're getting some high offense with Jackson Smith, and a tall boy too at 6'3". And on Sportsnet, they said this might be a little aggressive for this spot, but when looking at Boston's pool, they do have a decent set of forwards on the way. That depth in their system is not evident on the blue line, however. So they may take a risk with Smith, who plays a two-way game with great skating ability and the potential to add to his offensive profile. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Boston does with that 7th overall pick, but I'm looking forward to the draft. It's going to be a lot of fun this year. And let me know who you think the Bruins should take at number 7 in the comment section below. So that's it for this video. That's the draft targets for the Boston Bruins. And if you can, please help grow the channel by hitting that subscribe and like button. I'd really appreciate it. Cheers.